Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Evil Genius, and today we are talking about the game Dredge. Dredge is a Lovecraftian style game where you find yourself in a recent shipwreck. You are paying off the debt of your ship, ready to sail out into the open sea. This game is actually pretty fun. I actually enjoyed a lot of this game. It's a very slow paced game, and at first glance it may be marketed as a cozy game, which I wouldn't say it is not a cozy game. But yeah, this game has a lot of horror elements, and I wasn't expecting that. So I mean, if you guys don't like the open sea and things like that, ooh, this might be a tough one. But I'm not gonna say I don't suggest it, but hey, this game might be a tough one. I personally have no problem with the sea, so I love this game and every bit of it. You find yourself in a recent shipwreck and you have to pay off the debt of this new boat for this island that you find yourself upon. Upon paying off the debt, you get to sail out into the sea, and this is where the game starts. This game is very fun. It has a lot of different mechanics and different things that keep this game very fun and interesting. So, the main selling point of this game is that when you catch fish, there's an inventory management type of situation. And you guys may be familiar with this inventory management style, like games like Resident Evil or Escape from Tarkov or Tetris, whatever you want to compare it to. But it makes you question, like, hey, do I take this fish or save it for another one? Every fish has different types of amount for like prices. They're all different in worth and value is the word that I'm looking for there. But all the fish are different in value. So this game makes it very interesting. You get to lug back about 10 fish. You come back and sell them for a certain amount. Well, starting off, you probably won't be able to sell 10 fish, but you guys get my point. You get to upgrade your boat and upgrade your hull, as you see. So the thing that about this game is once you upgrade your boat and different things like that, you get more opportunity, right? And what I mean by opportunity, say if I upgrade my boat, I have the opportunity to hold more, so get to catch more fish. Or if I upgrade my jet jet engine my engine slots, I get to hold more engines, right? I get to upgrade the speed of my boat, so I might go from one engine to two engines, or more slots just to hold a bigger, faster engine overall. So these are the things that is really cool about this. Same thing goes for rods. You have rod slots. How many rods can you hold? Some of them have different things that they can do, and we'll get back into that a little bit later. So this game has you questioning your inventory management and things that you want to do with your boat, and so on and so forth. Now, like I said, this game maybe look like a cozy game at first, but this game has a lot of horrors in the ocean. It's a lot of horrors in the ocean, bro. There is weird sea monsters and everything that gets in here. And my favorite part of this game is when it hits night. So then one of the things that about this game that they'll express to you throughout the story is this thing that they played through the game called fog. It's a regular fog like in real life, but in this game it is very dense, right? So you have to make sure you have your boat upgraded so you can traverse through the fog. So that was the thing that was like very scary and creepy. As you try to go through the fog, you hear certain noises and things like that, noises of other boats that may not actually visibly be there, and your character also starts to hallucinate. There's a hallucination meter, and they explain to you that you have to keep your lights on so your character doesn't hallucinate as bad. You may see certain things out in the sea that aren't really there. Rocks start to pop up that can actually damage your boat. Weird, crazy fish start to pop up that can damage your boat. Also, it is crazy. It is very scary. So that is my favorite part of this game. One of my favorite things that I also liked about this game is that the way that you catch fish. So the way that you catch your fish is in like a Stardew Valley type of thing where you gotta hold this bar in a certain area. They have mini games. There's a few different mini games to keep it fun and interesting that prompt you to hit the button at a certain time to catch some fish. And there's also the things called trophy fish. If you see a little yellow marker, there's a trophy fish that weighs a little bit more and they get you extra cash on these fish. So that makes the game very interesting and fresh and new, and it's just not your standard click click click, here's my fish. There's different mini games and stuff that you have to focus on. I will say though, once you get used to them, it's pretty easy overall, but it is pretty fun. Now, my only downside about this game is it's not a big world, but it is cool because every part of this world has a different type of biome, basically, kind of like Minecraft, right? It has different biome, different fish in each area, so that keeps it like very cool. So if you go up to like the top right of the map, it might be a certain type of fish. Here in this game, they have like different areas, so you'll hear like abyssal, mangrove, paddlefish, your oceanic fish, right? All different types of things, coastal, shallow fish, those things, and each of those rods in this game allow you to catch those certain types of fish, and that's what we're getting into next. So, like I was saying, there is different types of fish in areas, but there's also you need a certain type of rod to catch these fish. So that keeps the game very fun and interesting to do these certain things, and it is pretty fun, like I said. Now, my only downside of this game is that this game is its pacing is very weird. In order to advance yourself or want to advance your boat, you have to do the missions and go through and talk to every person in this, right? I mean, you can go explore, but you have to unlock certain things that allow you to advance your story. So it's a very interesting thing, and this game is also fairly short. I beat this game within 9 hours. You can probably beat it in way less, honestly. It only took me 9 hours because I was having like a little brain freeze moments and stuff like that, and I was also just honestly enjoying the game and that type of thing, just enjoying the game and exploring. So like I said, yeah, the map is not too big. There isn't a much going on, but the map is beautiful with this style of this low poly style, very few colors, but it makes a big difference. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of things going on that go on in the background that's distracting, but it is very calming in certain types of feeling. And honestly, if you guys are scared of sea animals and things like that, and you just want to like fish regularly, you have the option to do that. But honestly, the game gets really boring just catching fish and not going through with the story. Also, this game does have multiple endings. I'm not going to spoil any of the endings, but there is multiple endings to this game, so just stay out on the lookout for that. All right, cons. There isn't really many cons for me, like I said, in this game. Just small map, honestly, and there's a little few tedious things that I have. One of them being is like when I upgrade my boat, you see no visual appearance on the boat like changing. There's no change on it, right? If I add engines to my boat, it's still the same boat that they gave me visually by default, or same thing with anything else. The only things that you see really different is like when you add a different type of headlight into your ship, it gets obviously bigger, but there you don't actually see that headlight like on your ship. You just know that it changes. So those are the only things that I had an issue with, but I absolutely suggest this game for anybody that is like a chill streamer and just want to do some games, a cozy streamer, like very into with their community, or just some person. You don't even have to be a streamer because not everybody's a streamer. Just somebody that wants to chill out and play some video games. This is a game that I would definitely suggest buying. Anyways, this is your boy Evil Genius, and I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching my game reviews. I'm working on it. You know it's gonna get better in the future. You guys know. Like I said. Anyways, it's your boy Evil Genius, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.